Howdy folks, this is Checkers back again with another episode of our Fallout New Vegas Let's Play, this time with episode 98. And if you're celebrating, we are between holidays, so I would like to hope that you had a great holiday and are going to have the best of New Year's until the next one if you celebrate those things. That all being said, I will turn it over to Checkers the Courier.
Guess greed is in the blood.
Alrighty. Well, you just have your opinion there, Mr. Domino. Oh, and thank you to everyone. Well, you know, what the other Checkers fella said, you know, happy holidays and New Year and all that such, if you do those things. And now, let's go ahead and do those mentats and see if we can't crack this here desk. Close. There we go. That was so not really worth it though, was it? Duct tape, scrap metal, Sierra Madre chips, sunglasses. Well, you know. Got a bed there. Nothing there.
Watch out if you see a prize lying around. The ghost people leave supplies as traps.
Oh, alright. Well, that's good to know. Not sure it's working out quite the way they hoped, but you know, it's important to have goals. Pressing the space-time after that one. Alright, well, let's just mosey on across here. No traps that I can see. Can't quite recall if we came this way or came another way. King of Clubs from the Sierra Madre. Metal box. We might have come this way. I'm not really sure. No, we couldn't have. Rat away. I wouldn't have left that. Alright, let's circle back around this way. And scrap electronics. Alright, we'll take it. I prefer to collect my own jars of cloud residue, thanks, sometimes.
Sierra Madre may wait, not me.
Scrap metal. Alright, look. The other fella's back at the fountain because he talks too much. You gonna have the same problem? I mean, it's not like you can leave me at the fountain, although I imagine some folks wish they could. But well, Dean, we're on the top. Isn't that wonderful? Looks like you left something up here. The quaint little glowing handprint. 9 357 rounds, 5 bobby pins, cosmic knife, 28 energy cells, Radex, Sierra Madre Martini, and 3 stim packs.
Hey, there's a line of emergency supplies.
Well, your emergency's walking with you.
Bad spot here. Just leave me something, all right?
Safe in the Sierra Madre. Well, isn't that good to know? Alright. Well, Dean, I don't like the sound of that.
Sierra Madre is not getting any younger.
Alright. Does that fix this? Doesn't fix the stupid I haven't just walked in without looking for traps, though. Well, we got 11 Sierra Madre chips and some tinted glasses. Let's see what we got over here. A dresser with more tinted reading glasses. 18 more Sierra Madre chips. Souvenir aficionado, 500 of 500. Look at us go. Mannequins. Well, maybe someone was just getting started with their mannequin fetish for the next round. Pack of cigarettes. But probably not. 7 of clubs. I imagine that was unique. 20 gauge hulls. And some more. Got 3 pre-war money in the register, plus 35 Sierra Madre chips. 20 gauge rounds, 12 20 gauge rounds.
Lowering the bar.
Alright, got another chip there. Begin again at the Sierra Madre. Well, we're out. I'm not sure where we are, but we're out somewhere. We need to go back that way, apparently. First aid box has Rad-X, 2 stim packs, and a super stim pack. We'll take all that. Check around the trees. Nothing so much. Tin can, I'm gonna leave that one. Share and share alike. Door to Villa Clinic.
Watch for holograms. What are we doing here for? This place is haunted.
I have no idea, man. Just be cool. Pressing space time, checking out the terminal. Check security hologram status. Set behavior, first floor patrol. View security postings. Hologram security pro... Wow, there's a lot. Alright. Protocols 2.4. Security protocol holograms do just as the name implies, provide security. They perform this function better than most conventional security guards. 2.4.1. Security holograms have been programmed with the case-specific Sierra Madre protocols. Not only do security holograms look like Sierra Madre personnel, they will respond to threats or unauthorized personnel, just as conventional security guards would. 2.5. Security holograms use field of view sensors to perceive their environment and to aid in pathfinding, while later versions will feature upgrades that allow for a 360-degree perception arc. The memory cells in the current hologram emitters can only perceive their environment in the cone in front of them. They can, however, change facing as needed and scan their environments for unauthorized activity. It is best to purchase security hologram emitters in pairs to cover a full view of the environment, as trespassers could conceivably use hologram blind spots to gain access to unauthorized areas. 2.6. If security holograms detect unauthorized guests or detect criminal action, they will display a warning caution color to the target. If you believe they ever display this color in error, immediately move away from the hologram's field of view until they resume their normal protocol. If the behavior persists, they will enter engagement mode, turn red, and attempt to subdue targets within their discharge beams. Note, as requested in the service contract, NE has installed EBE systems in all Sierra Madre security hologram emitters. 2.6.2. Often, an intruder's natural response is to attack a security hologram, either with fists or a weapon. Fortunately for the hologram owner, all such assaults are useless against security holograms. They cannot be wounded, damaged, or harmed unless their emitter is destroyed. Attackers spending the time to look for emitters will usually be rendered unconscious by hologram's discharge beams before they can be disabled, so there is nothing to fear. Was that 2.7? No. As with service holograms, security holograms cannot leave emitter range. They will pursue a target to the emitter's perimeter. However, this usually allows a target to be subdued and should present no obstacle to casino security. And 5.0. Hologram emitters are sturdy, yet can still be damaged or broken if enough force is applied. In addition, while they are protected inside sturdy space-age alloys, their circuits are vulnerable to being tampered with. If this occurs, refer to the repair manual that comes with the hologram installation guide. Please call customer support services if this occurs. Do not attempt to repair the emitter yourself. Warning, do not approach an emitter that may have been tampered with. If you must, please wear reflective maintenance gear or metal armor in case of hologram malfunction. Make sure that you can move beyond the hologram's field of view in case problems arise. Alright, view maintenance posts. Hologram installation and maintenance. Welcome, and on behalf of your friends at NE, we thank you for purchasing the latest in service and security technology. If you encounter any problems, contact our urgent care service representatives at any time during the weekdays from 10 to 2 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. If no one is there to respond to your emergency, leave a message and one of our trained representatives will return your call in the next 3 to 4 working days, weeks, or months. Hologram Maintenance 8.3. Holographic greeting and security technology requires service from trained professionals and routine maintenance. While the emitters maintain a charge for theoretically hundreds of years, damage can occur and circuits can erode over time. As part of the the Security Madre exclusive contract, we have delivered on the custom energy recycling emitters requested by Sierra Madre financiers and Mr. Sinclair. And back. Alright, so I guess we can choose what floor they patrol on. Now,
Picking up an emitter signature. Watch for security holograms. Dangerous. Don't shoot them.
Seriously, we should
Attacking
get
them is
out of
useless.
here. The security holograms shoot on sight, and you can't even hurt them.
oh, alright. Well, I think actually we can, but... Alright, we've got a knife in there, not going to worry about. Pressing the space-time key. There's a hologram. So maybe we come over here and set you to second floor. Sure. I don't know who's knocking on whatever, but it's plumb agitating. Let's go ahead and punch this open. Well, you know what? Before we do that, I need to get back in the habit of checking the door frames. Alright, what do we got here? Pre-war books, a doctor's bag. We'll take that for sure. Wine, sure. 7 Sierra Madre chips, definitely. 10 more Sierra Madre chips. And 15 more Sierra Madre chips. That knocking is really something. Cosmic knife, purified water. Alright, let's check the back of the terminals. No explosives. Nothing behind the couch. Nothing on there. Alright, let's try the lock terminal first. Ranking. Well, first try. Look at us go. Appointment calendar. Ms. Keyes showed up today, sans Sinclair, escorted by Mr. Domino. He explained to me Ms. Keyes has developed a throat infection and asked if the autodoc could help. I asked about the Sierra Madre's autodoc. He said he didn't want to alarm Sinclair. Ran some tests. Ms. Keyes' voice is fine. Her loss of voice was more listlessness, symptomatic of excessive Med-X usage. When I tried to speak to her about it, Mr. Domino intervened. I warned them too much of the chem could render a subject comatose, and Dean laughed. I lost my temper, and he said they'd return another time when I was in better spirits. Despise that man. Unpleasant visit. Domino stopped by to ask about the test results in Vera's voice. He seemed concerned she would lose her voice for the gala event. I told him if Miss Keyes was concerned, she should see me, and I would only disclose any medical information to her. I told him the autodocs were more than capable healing Miss Keyes' voice if she developed any throat infection. We could even operate, if need be, if she tore her larynx. He seemed satisfied by the news, apologized amazingly enough, and left a bottle of wine as a token of his appreciation. I told him I felt it was inappropriate. He insisted. I dumped it in the trash. Oh, if I could only do the same thing. Activate terminal. Appointment calendar. Sinclair Miss Keyes, Sinclair Miss Keyes, Domino Miss Keyes. Sinclair proposed moving one autodoc to casino and scheduling visits. Sinclair agreed. Oh, yes, this was appointment calendar. Oh, no, we already... Alright. Alright, I really want to find that knocking. Hologram emitter. Alright, pressing space-time. Not sure what this does. This emitter controls the security hologram in this area. You may be able to disable the emitter. Sure.
Watch out if you see a prize lying around. The ghost people leave supplies as traps.
Alright, let's see if there's another emitter on this floor. And if there isn't, we'll go back to the terminal and reset our hologram to wander on the first floor. Since there's no more emitter, and then we should be free in the rest of the structure. Right, we already looked there. Can't take me nowhere. Alright. First floor patrol it is. Nothing on top. Good. No hologram to worry about. Alright. Vending machine code for Mentats. Well, that's good since we used up the one we had. Desk here's got Radex, scrap metal. We'll grab those. File cabinet's got 5 Sierra Madre chips and some Wonder Glue. 5 more chips. And that's all we're going to worry about for now. Terminal's done. Alright, well, let's check behind the couch quick. Alright. File cabinets here got 9 Sierra Madre chips. Super stim pack on the ground. Gonna leave all of that. Alright, checking this one. Doctor's bag, grab that right up. Metal box. I'm even gonna leave the scrap electronics this, well, no. Alright. Terminal. Dispenser codes. Codes for the public dispensers arrived today. Sinclair instructed us in their use in case of emergency. Should be able to get stims and other treatments from the machines. Sinclair indicated it could dispense more based on the nature of the medical emergency or subject's condition. Among the codes, he kept asking if we could make sure the code for MedX was backed up. Must have said it 3 times. I don't think he realized it. Must be stress. Made a backup of the code on this terminal just in case. And now we got a MedX code. This is a restricted dispenser code for use in vending machines. Alright. Yeah, so we got that. Good for us. Clinic basement key, we got that too.
Sure glad one of us knows what you're doing.
Yeah, well, you know. A cup. 11 Sierra Madre chips. And an ashtray. Alright, well, moving along then. Let's start on this side this time. Nothing exciting. Not sure what that is. Fire hydrant? Maybe? 7 Sierra Madre chips. 9 more. Earnings clipboard, don't need that. Desk has got a stim pack in it. We will take that. Alright, nothing there. Alright. Kicking this door here open. Garbage can, Programmer's Digest, scrap electronics. Guess I will grab it.
Real tired of tourist season. No offense, but you got
File cabinet, 2 Sierra Madre chips.
guys are lowering the bar.
Desk has got scrap metal. We'll grab it. File cabinet here is nothing we want to worry about right now. Though we'd make a fortune back in the big MT here. Pack of cigarettes and 16 Sierra Madre chips. We can return those cigarettes to the vending machines. Tool cabinet was empty if I'd just been a little patient. This one, however, is not, but only has a plunger. Well, how exciting is that? Sensor module, you can keep that in your earnings clipboard. Tool cabinet, it's got Wonder Glue, grabbing it. Gurney, second gurney.
Real tired of tourist season. No offense, but you guys are lowering the bar.
Oh my goodness. Collars on mannequins.
A bunch
Bobby pin, purified water, Radex, and rebound. Grabbed all that.
headless saps all waiting for the pearly gates. Whoever did this messed up.
Assassin suit value $63.99? What is that? Damage threshold of 14 versus 13. Sneak plus 10 versus nothing. Assassin suit it is. Alright, so we're carrying too much. Now we can repair up a cosmic knife or two. Not helpful enough. Alright, let's drop 9 of these. That gets us under. What do we look like now? Kind of darked out there. We already did look through this, I believe.
This crouching's hell on my knees.
Mine too, man. Mine too. Be cool. Corpse here has got 17 Sierra Madre chips. Leaving the rest. 23 Sierra Madre chips. Kind of looks to me as if somebody was doing a little experimentation. Tool cabinet's got wonder glue. We will grab that. Alright, let's see. Gas leak. Admitted 3 workers from Puesta del Sol switching station. Exposed to some unidentified airborne toxin from the ventilation system. Caused severe lung and tissue damage. Inhalation isn't the problem. It's absorbed through the skin. Researching its effects, the gas, whatever it is, may be building up in vents beneath the town. Asked foreman to look into source before government inspectors do. Safety suits. Chemical suits arrived today. They're bulky, hard to talk and move in. It was difficult to unlock the clasps once in place. Had to get one of the staff to help me out of it. I told the construction crew keep the suits ready while working in the switching station. To be careful with them. We only have a limited number. I asked Sinclair to order more in the event of a leak in the villa and prepared cost estimates for another gas leak to support my case. Didn't need to. He agreed to the request immediately, then asked if he could see the workers and make sure they were all right. Well, that was all that. Cloud residue. We'll gather some up then. Alright, nothing else fancy in here? Alright. Now... Alright, let's check this first. Garbage can, duct tape, box and ties. We'll grab that, and we are close again. Clinic security, I don't think we need to worry about that right now. Today's physician will grab another Dean stashes, 7.357 rounds, 412 gauge, 5 bobby pins, 3 stim packs. We'll leave him the cosmic knife.
Yeah, go on. Help yourself.
I always do, Dean. I always do. Pencil, grab it. Let's search through there. Nothing. No keys. Something up here, though. Stim pack machine code for the vending machine.
Sure glad
Excellent.
one of us
All right.
knows what you're doing.
Well, Dean, we're basically looting and scooting through this place, aren't we? So, you know, figure it out, man. Auto Dock Mark 9X, Sierra Madre chips by 8. Sierra Madre chips by 15. Pressing space-time key since I have no idea what this is going to do to me. Unusual looking auto dock still has a series of diodes and buttons that appear to work. Healed all crippled limbs. Sure. Let's check stats and status. Well, hit points are still low. Did it say I could do that? No. Leave it alone. I guess we're back to Salisbury steaks. Tool cabinet. It's got scrap metal. Gonna leave it. Nothing there. Spinning this way. Nothing. Checking this one. Just the crippled limbs. Alright.
Cam speakers at the end of the hall. Red light means they're shielded. Must be a way to shut them off somewhere else.
There's a terminal right there. Gonna try and get to it quick. Exhaustion. Miss Key's insomnia seems to have gotten worse, so we ended up ordering the new auto dock upgrades. Must have cost Sinclair a fortune. New programs for the auto docks ameliorate the effects of exhaustion. Have already spoken to the staff about side effects and dangers of prolonged use. Wanted to make sure they weren't using it to pull double shifts. Sinclair asked if these codes could be downloaded into the public dispensers. The codes aren't compatible, unfortunately. He said he'd look into it. Guess his contacts at Big Mountain will be getting a call soon. Alright, we need to fall back. Well, we ain't going that way. This goes out. I don't think we want to go out. We got a key to what? The basement it was. See if we can see a way down. There's a way up. There's another way down. Alright. You know, Dean, you should really stay behind me. That was almost too tempting to ignore. This reminds me of that other place. Honestly, except there's no door over there. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Dean, take a DC Journal of Internal Medicine. I think that is an aid book we can use right this very instant. Get +3 medicine permanent, like pressing the space-time key. Duct tape. Duct tape. Much more and we ain't gonna be able to move though. Yeah, we're right on the edge. Let's come over here. Activate the workbench. Weapon repair kit. Agree. Build 3. That'll get us some weight back. Oh, that's empty. Never mind. Here we can take the scrap metal and wonder glue though. We're down to 217 out of 230. Still moving right along. Alright. Let's check this out. Activate Clinic Power Status Terminal. Clinic Power Status. Essential systems auto dock powered. Security hologram powered. Non-essential music speakers powered. Note, please inform clinic management before shutting down generator for maintenance. Alright. Disengage main power. Clinic power status. Auto dock emergency backup engaged. Security hologram emergency backup engaged. Music speakers are off the line. Alright, pressing space time once more. Coming back in here to find us. Oh, how about some purified water and a Salisbury steak? Back into the upper floor. Well, the first floor, I guess. So, now there's this hallway. That is off. Check the first two.
What, you need sir?
Alright, this one's fine.
Let's get out of here. The speakers
Dean,
on the wall are
chill.
making my nerves do a dance.
Dean, it ain't the speakers that's making me nervous. It's the pounding, but I'm hoping we're about to fix that.
Sierra Madre may
File cabinet, 10 Sierra Madre chips.
wait.
9 more Sierra Madre chips. Anything different about this one? Leave it alone. We're running low on options here, Dean Reno. Wait. Dean. Alright, this one's a normal. Tool cabinet's empty. I think we're almost there. Stay on target. You know what? I'm gonna press space time. Hey, Dean.
Didn't think much of our chances.
Yeah, that's nice. Tell you what. Why don't you head back to the fountain?
You sure? I mean, look, you can't just tell me to walk now, you know. That's, well, not very friendly.
Well, Dean, you know what? Head back to the
Can't say
fountain.
it hasn't been fun. Well, I can, but I'll save it for my memoirs.
Yeah. See you next time. Because I have a feeling we're about to meet a new friend. But let's check everything first. Activate malfunctioning auto dock. There we go. No more pounding. The woman before you looks disoriented, pained. She blinks a few times, then winces. And I didn't catch the rest. Are you all right? She looks at you, blinks again, then opens her mouth, but nothing comes out. She touches her throat, then traces the scar beneath her chin, and her eyes widen in alarm. I'm here to help. She looks shaken. As she glances at the auto dock, she recoils and her mouth opens, but again, nothing comes out. She looks back at you and her hands clench into fists. Her eyes narrow and she takes a step back, studying you. What's the matter? The woman opens her mouth again, winces, then frowns and drags a finger across her throat in a slow motion. She looks more angry. Frowning, she touches her throat again gently, then her hand brushes her collar, and her frown deepens. Her eyes narrow as she traces the edge of the collar till she finds the lock. She begins to press it with her fingers. It's a bomb collar. Mess with it, and it'll go off. She looks surprised, then notices your collar and raises an eyebrow. Let's just say we're in this together. She frowns, narrows her eyes, then slowly shakes her head. If your collar goes off, mine goes off. It's really better if we guard each other. She shakes her head again and draws a line in the air between you two. Look, together we can get out of this. She shakes her head once, then crosses her arms. Look, I'm not trying to order you, but your life really is tied to mine. She frowns, glances at the collar, looks back at you. She makes a circle with her hands, puts her hand over her eyes, and does something. She nods at you, lowers her hand from her eyes, shakes her head, draws a slow line between you. You're looking for something else. Fine. I can help. She studies you again, then her expression softens slightly. She shakes her head slowly, gives a silent sigh. She nods at you, then raises an eyebrow and nods at the door. All right, come on with me. Christine nods and steps slightly behind you, waiting. By the way, I love your rifle. I had to leave it, though. Christine gives you the signal interference perk. This perk grants you a short period of time near a speaker before your bomb collar starts to activate, as well as increasing the amount of time before your bomb collar detonates by 50%. Oh, Christine, you are staying with me. The idea of not having my head blown from my shoulders is just about the best thing since we got here. Quest added, fires in the sky. All right. Christine stops, glances at the speaker, then glances at your collar, frowning. It's a decayed speaker. If we stay too long near one, it'll go off. She taps the collar and then opens and closes her hand really fast. She taps her collar, then opens or closes her hand really fast. She points at your Pip-Boy, her collar, and then her collar. After a second, she opens her hands and closes her hands slower. You can interfere with the speaker's detonation frequency somehow. Succeeded. She is about to nod, then stops, points at herself, and shakes head. She points at your collar, then hers, then nods at your Pip-Boy. She makes a triangle motion, then the same slow pulse as before. Does it work with any other collar? She frowns, slowly shakes her head, then opens her mouth and makes the motion of tuning a dial, then points at herself. Just your frequency. She nods once, then again points at the two of you, then the Pip-Boy. But only between us. She nods and motions for you to go ahead. Alrighty, so I think Christine and I are going to get away from that speaker, just be on the extra safe side. Here, we'll head over to this here office. And we will hold position here until next time. For the moment, I would like to say thank you so much for joining me on this journey. And hope you found it entertaining and maybe even just a little bit informative, and hope you had great holidays, and if you're celebrating those, and have a great new year if you're celebrating that. Also like to invite you to subscribe, and thank you kindly if you are already subscribed to that other Checkers fella. Also like to ask you to like and share if you so desire. Most of all though, I'd like to ask you to please, please take care.